Me, I guess I was a shoulder to cry on, a face on a lover with a fire in his heart, a man undercover, so turn me up. Ooh, now I found the real love, you'll never fool me again.
We are from Group 3. We want to be a guide. The member of our group are...
My name is Naomi Sitorus.
My name is Sorevani Tonga. My name is Ragriva Berubangun.
My name is Ribka Melisa Manulang.
My name is Degas Indah Simanjuntak. My name is Winona Shadli.
My name is Tamaru Marulis Manjuntak.
My name is Sarah Anissa Simamora. My name is Rani Yunita Sarisagala.
Stay tuned.
Happy watching!
My name is Ribka. And you, what is your name?
My name is Harry.
And you?
Marnie.
Where are your countries?
I'm from Canada, Toronto, Canada.
And you?
I'm from the United States, Washington, D.C.
I will tell the short history of the Sultan Maimun or Palace of Maimun.
Okay.
Istana Maimun was established in 1888 during the 9th Sultan of Delhi is Sultan Mahmud Al-Rashid Perkasa. This palace is a Malay Sultan place and the name of the kingdom is the Sultan Delhi. In the past, this palace used for traditional ceremony and receive the guests. This palace was built the combine of the Malay and Europe, Indian, Malay, Arabic. The name Maimun is taken from the Maimunah is the name of Sultan consort. In Arabic, the Maimunah is meaning is the blessing. The use of the word Maimun also shows evidence of the Sultan love for his empress.
And the palace of the Malay Sultanate whose kingdom name is the Delhi Sultanate. Its kingdom have reached 14 generations. And the Sultan 1 to 7, the photos are documented on the Maimun Palace because at that time the Delhi Sultanate was between 1600 to 1700 and the documentation is from the 1800s. And the 8th Delhi Sultan is named Sultan Mahmud Al-Rashid Perkasa Alam is 1858 to 1873. The photo is near to the door on the right. And the 9th Delhi Sultan is named Sultan Mahmud Al-Rashid Perkasa Alam Shah. During his time, the Maimun Palace was built. So he is also built the Al-Mashun Grand Mosque in Medan. The Al-Mashun Grand Mosque in Medan city is a witness of the history to the spread of Islam, capital city of the North Sumatra. And the Sultan Delhi Tan is the Delhi Sultan whose leadership was independent and the Republic of Indonesia did not yet exist. So his name is Sultan Amaluddin Sani Perkasa Alam. His leadership period was 1824 to 1845. Sultan Amaluddin always tried to develop his kingdom along the time to preserve the traditional culture.
The 11th Sultan is Sultan Osman Al-Sani Perkasa Alam, and the 12th Sultan of Delhi is Sultan Asmi Perkasa Alam and his wife Tengku Zainab Johari from Aceh, and the 13th Sultan of Delhi is Sultan Othman Mahmud Perkasa Alam. He was also an army officer, and the 14th Sultan of Delhi is Sultan Mahmud Lamanjiji Perkasa Alam. He is Sultan of Delhi, born in 29 August. And today, apart from the Sultan of Delhi, he is also a lecturer of the University of Sumatra or USU at the Faculty Engineering. He is currently 27 years old today.
What your opinion about the Maimun Palace yesterday you are visit?
We were very impressed with it, and the photographs were very interesting. I liked hearing about the one queen who was the piano player. here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
How about you?
You're good.
Well, okay. I think yesterday when our guide was explaining it to us, and he was like in his about 60 years old or so he'd been around a while. But when he was explaining it to us, the names are so long and the dynasties are so far back. What he did, he pointed at the pictures. He just stood in front of one and said, "This man here, so and so, so and so." So he kind of put it in context rather than right now. You don't have the photos in front of you. You're just reading the script off, and that's fine. But he did a lot of visual. Like, he had this here, he built this here. He was pointing around the room to give us the visual effect of what the name doesn't mean so much as to like pictures of the man in uniform, pictures of the guy with his dress uniform or sitting in a throne or surrounded by his family. That conveyed to us who the man was, who the ruler was, more than just the names and the text of their background.
How can you interest to visit this, and how do you know this talent?
We didn't know about it. We had a tour yesterday that took us through for an hour or so, and that tour guide explained to us, and it was good. And then we went to the house in the city of the Chinese Capitan, Song his name was. So we had we went from one to the other. Apparently they were close friends, the Sultan at the time and this Chinese gentleman, and they explained to us, again, using the visuals about, okay, we got 14 generations of people here, but this is who they are, this is what they did, this person played a piano, this person was racing go-karts, this person did this and that. And that made it human to us. That allowed us to relate to it. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your
Thank you.
explanation and your opinion about this palace.
Hi, my name is Indah. Who is your name?
My name is Inger. My name is Ella.
I'm from here, Medan. Where are you from?
We are from Norway. Yeah, Norway.
Yes. How do you do?
We're good. We're very good.
I too.
Yes.
Now I will explain about the function about this palace right now. Nowadays, this place is a function to a place for Sultan Delhi. This is a Sultan Delhi place. Now it's using to Sultan Delhi official events like Eid. It's a Muslim things and in Malay it's called duduk bersanding. Duduk bersanding it means wedding. And Jungjung Dori it means open house. So this is official place for Sultan Delhi to receive a guest. And this place used to protecting its historical building. This place is represent about Medan, this city, represent about the city history, ethnic, and about our people here. This from diverse people, and this place is using to research like we are here to do research, to do interview about history, about the people, and take pictures and to a cultural tourist. So people come here to know about this place, about the historical, the buildings, and the other function. But I can tell you all how you feel to come to this place.
Why?
What you feel about come to this place? Yes.
It's very pretty. Yeah, it's very pretty. I love the colors and the architecture. It's very cool to see pictures too. So the picture of the Sultan and amazing. It's very pretty.
Is there a place that we all can come to Norway?
The north.
The north.
Yeah.
What place this?
Lofoten. Lofoten in Norway. It's like kind of an island. You can see the northern lights, a lot of mountains you can climb up, see the view. It's like beaches. Very cold. It's cold though.
Oh yes.
You can also go to Oslo, the capital.
Oh, I hope we are can go to there.
Yeah, you can see like the big, what's it called? The big castle. Or King's Castle.
King Castle.
It's very big, so you can't go inside, but you can see an outside. A lot of stores. Yeah, shopping, you know.
Yes, shopping. I love shopping.
Yeah, me too.
Can my friends let's continue to explain?
Yeah, of course.
Hello, my name is Winona. Hello. side. Okay, thank you. I will be next to my friends. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sarah.
That's the rich name.
Okay, thank you. I will explain the next topic. Istana Maimun or Maimun Place has 30 rooms and consists of 2 floors and 3 main parts. The main building, this left wing and right wing. The main room of the place is used for traditional ceremonies and sultan activities. Certainly, Maimun Place is a historic tourist attraction which holds a collection of relics from the Delhi Sultan. However, not all areas of Maimun Place are used as tourist attractions. There are several rooms that are private rooms that visitors are not allowed to visit freely, such as the room below.
Okay, wow.
Why is that? Because some of the rooms of the Maimun Place are still used by the family of the Sultan of Delhi for daily life.
It's around 15 families who is live around there.
This is pretty big.
Yes, but not all is for tourists. Some part is private. Do you have a question about this palace?
Most possible. I think you covered it all. I think we learned a lot. I think so.
Thank you. Can we take a picture?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, hello. What is your name? Emilia.
How about you?
Matilda. Where are you come from? Norway. Norway.
How about you?
Yes, Norway. Sam. Okay. Now I will explain about keris. So let's follow me. I will show you the keris. Okay, you can see this called as keris. Keris is a symbol of honor and tool of self-defense of sultan, like king. So the king bring the keris where they go to protect themselves. Okay, here you can see so many kind of keris, right? Have you ever seen the keris like this? No. Okay, so we next to the Singgasana. Okay, you can follow me. Okay, this is Singgasana. Have you ever Singgasana like this? Okay, this is the Singgasana. The name of the Singgasana is Petrakna. The function of the Singgasana is for the seat of Sultan or the king when leading traditional ceremonies. Okay, you can see the dominant colors of the Singgasana is green and yellow. The yellow typical color of the Malay kingdom, and the green is typical of Islamic kingdom. Do you have any question about Singgasana or keris? No? So we will next the tool of this palace. This is explained by my friends.
There it is. So take a look of this magnificent umbrella. Yes, this wasn't just any ordinary umbrella to keep the rain off. For the Sultan, this was basically his version of a crown. Yeah, only the Sultan and his family only wear this umbrella during the ceremonies. You can imagine the Sultan and his family walking through the palace grounds. With this held about him and his family. Everyone would immediately recognize his authority. Pretty cool status symbol, right? much more practical than a heavy crown in this tropical climate. Now, this beautiful container here, this is what we call a tepat siri, or in English betel nut set. So think of it as a royal welcome kit of its time. Before smartphones and instant messaging, this ornate box was how the Malay people communicated respect and hospitality. This actually is saying one betel nut set, a million messaging. Inside would be betel leaves, areca nuts, and other ingredients that guests would be offered upon arrival. It's like offering someone a drink when they visit your home today, but with much more ceremony and meaning. So the more elaborate the tepat, the more honored the guest. The Sultan would have used this one for his most distinguished visitors. Feel free to take the photos of this tepak siri. Okay, thank you.
Okay, here I will explain about place, relic, and souvenir in the Puntung Kenan. Is a historical object that some people believe to be magical weapon of the world European style item in the 30 place room. You can find various European style item in the family photos of the Delhi Sultanate. The Maimun Place Museum collection holds collection of very royal relics, such as the traditional clothing jewelry, weapons, and antiques. How about your things about this place?
I think it's really cool, beautiful.
Yes, really nice. Is this your first time to visit this?
Yes.
In Medan? This is the first time?
Yes.
In Indonesia? Your first time? In
Yes.
Indonesia? We came yesterday.
Yeah.
Indah tersusun, tangan dihayun, kaki melangkah, mengikut rentah, cantik dan anggun, senyum menguntung, gadis Melayu, kancak bertanda, tampan perkasa, langkah pemuda, menyusun derang, pencak berseri, menjeling darah, the
anak ganteng ya, weh. Kok kuning kali? Viral, viral, viral.
That's all our video via guide. Thank you for watching.
Nothing sacred, but it's a living. Hey, go, here she go. Either a little too high or a little too low. Got low self-esteem and vertigo. Does she think she's made of candy?